Good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo, first year at Yeshiva Tsama Nafshi in Yerushalyim here at HaKodesh. Our second shir is now Mishna Berura, getting ready for Shavuos in less than 2 weeks away. So we're learning some Hilchos Yom Tov. That's in Tov Kuf Gimel. However, Rabbi Yosef Kar was discussing those things which are usher to do from one day of Yom Tov to another, otherwise known as Hachana, preparation. You can only prepare things on Yom Tov what you need for the day of Yom Tov itself, not to prepare excessively, unnecessarily for days after Yom Tov. So,
Tough Kuf what?
Tov Kuf Gimel.
Okay.
And we'll just read the Machaber and the Ramah again just to get a running start. Any volunteers to read?
Where are we?
Start from the very beginning. Asala Afus, Tov Kuf Gimel, very beginning.
Okay.
That's right, you want to?
Aser le'efos o levashel o lishchot b'yom tov l'tzorech machar.
So it's forbidden to bake or to cook or to slaughter on Yom Tov for the needs of the next day.
Afilu hu Shabbos o Yom Tov.
Even if the next day is going to be Shabbos or Yom Tov, it's still on the day of Yom Tov right now. It's forbidden to do any preparation for any other day following, even if we happen to be Shabbos or Yom Tov.
Va'afilu bishnei yamim shel Rosh Hashanah.
Right, you have 2 days Rosh Hashanah. You can't prepare from the first day Rosh Hashanah to the second day Rosh Hashanah. But what can you do?
Aval mamala isha kedera basar af al pi she'ena tzaricha ela lachaticha achas.
Right. However, a woman can fill up the kedera, her pot of meat, even though she only needs one piece of meat. Let's see what's to make a stew. So she only needs a pound of meat in the stew, right? So even though she only needs 1 pound of meat for the stew, she can put in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pounds of meat into the stew. Why is that? If you look at the Mishna Berura, you'll see where in Sivkat and Hay. You have it there, Mrs. Young? Abu Mamali, you can fill up, a woman could fill up a pot of meat, fill it up as much as she wants.
Va'afilu achar shehi nicha hakdera al ha'esh muteres lahosif basar mibnei shehatav shil metukan yoser kashayesh sham basar harbe.
Okay, what does this mean? That a woman can fill up the pot as much as she wants, even though she only needs 1 piece of meat, because, and it's even, even after she's placed the pot on the fire. Pot's there simmering away, and now she decides she wants to add to the 1 pound of meat in the pot, she wants to add 5 or 6 more pounds of meat in the pot. And she only needs 1 pound of meat for the whole Yom Tov. She only needs 5 pounds of meat for the Yom Tov. Why can she do that? Because it's mutter, it's permissible. Why? Lahosif basar, it's permissible to add on extra meat. Because shamizbashul metukan yoser, because the dish, the food that's being prepared is metukan yoser, it becomes better sheisham basar harbi, when there's more meat. The more meat, the more flavor. Each additional piece of meat that you add is going to add more flavor to the stew. And therefore, she's doing it. And what she's doing is in fact improving the food she wants to eat today on Yom Tov. She'll have leftover, right? But since it's causing an improvement of the food she's going to eat on Yom Tov, it's permissible to do that right now. Now, what about adding potatoes? Will the addition of potatoes to the stew increase its flavor anymore? Not really. Not really. What about onions? Put more onions, will that increase the flavor of the stew? Maybe. Maybe.
Although the heter is just for basar, right?
Well, the question is, can you apply it to other things as well? The example that we've been given is meat. Meat classically, right, the more we'll see about fish as well. You have a whole stew of fish, so you're stewing one fish, right? You get one flavor. If you put in 10, 12 pieces of fish and stew them, then you're going to really have a chowder, right? You're going to really have a fish stew.
It's a tough concept to wrap your head around.
Yeah,
because
why?
where else in Judaism does it tell you to keep going over?
Yeah, right. Good, right? So you have this good. So the concept is based on the fact that it's really going back to the primary reason why we're allowed to cook on Yom Tov itself. Why shouldn't Yom Tov be like Shabbos? Shabbos you can't cook on Shabbos. As much as you'd like to have fresh steak on Shabbos, you can't have it. You simply can't have it. Just as much as you'd love to have a fried egg on Shabbos, you can't fry an egg on Shabbos, right? But on Yom Tov, you want a fried egg. You want a fresh, sunny side up egg right there, sizzling away. You know, according obviously within all the parameters of what's permissible, but you can do that, right? You can, because the Torah wants that you should have what we call Simchas Yom Tov. You should have a enjoyable holiday, right? And the Torah knows very well, HaKodesh Baruch Hu knows very well that one of the things people enjoy most is eating, right?
Hot food,
hot fresh food, not just warmed up food. You can rewarm that sunny side up egg. You can rewarm it, but it's going to be kind of rubbery and unappetizing, right? Okay, keeping this. You know, there are ways you could probably
sure,
but it's nothing like coming right off the fry, right?
But it's
sliding
like
right off the skillet onto your plate.
The joy of Shabbos, though, man. You know, we're supposed to have hot food.
Right. So Shabbos, Shabbos you're supposed to have hot food. That's because we have to have Oinig Shabbos. Now, there's a difference between Simchas Yom Tov and Oinig Shabbos. Right? These are concepts, right? Concepts Oinig Shabbos and Simchas Yom Tov. Right? Now, there's a question whether you're supposed to have Simchas Shabbos as well, but primarily you have to have Oinig Shabbos. Oinig Shabbos is you're supposed to have something which you enjoy. Right?
Say that again now. Something which you enjoy.
Enjoy, right? You have to have enjoyable things on Shabbos. Oinig is doing something. This aneg is to enjoy, right? Enjoyment, right? Simcha, you translate simcha is also joy, but simcha is different than oinig, right? Maybe it's worthwhile going into these concepts a little bit more deeply, more accurately. I'm not really prepared to speak about this, but there is a concept of simcha, and there is a concept of oinig, right? And the Gemara says, "Ein simcha ela basa v'yayin." The only simcha, I'm talking about simchas yom tov, the only simcha you really get is basa v'yayin. Basa v'yayin. Meat and there's no joy except meat and wine, right? Eating meat and drinking wine, that's real enjoyment. That's for men. For women, it's new clothes. The more says, for women, it's new clothes. Right? That's why it's a separate mitzvah that a woman should get new clothes for Yom Tov. That's, here we are. You'll jump a good 30 pages or so perhaps to Tuf Kuf Chaf Tes.
Tuf
Kuf
Kuf
Chaf Tes. almost toward the back. It's only about 4 or 5 pages from the back. Almost to the very back.
I've got tough kuf hey.
Keep going. Keep close.
Page, there's no page. Page tough love, that helps you. I'm not sure if that's the name. It's the third to last page in the book.
Really the very end.
Third to last page in the
Chuf. Okay, tef kuf chuf zayin. Thank you. Okay.
Mitzvahs, go ahead.
Alright. Mitzvahs Yom Tov Lahalko. Hetzio Leves Hamidrash. V'chetzio La'achila Ush Siya. Va'al Yitzamtzem B'yotzaos Yom Tov.
Okay, let's stop there for a minute. Okay. It's a mitzvah on Yom Tov that chelko, to divide it. Half of the Yom Tov, half of the day of the Yom Tov should be divided for the base medrash. Should be spending time learning. Yeah, for sure. For sure, very good. And chetzi achila v'shtia. And half of the day should be spent on eating and drinking. And al yitzamtzem botzas Yom Tov. You don't be stingy with your expenses for Yom Tov. Okay, another couple, go ahead, continue with them.
Okay. V'tzarich lachabdo u'ango kamo b'shabas.
A person's supposed to mechabed it, a person is to honor Yom Tov, and this honor goy isn't and supposed to enjoy it like Shabbos. Okay, so we have three concepts here. You have the mitzvahs Yom Tov. You have to spread it out, half for learning, half for eating and drinking, right? And you have to mechabed it and misanig like that on Shabbos.
What's machabed? What does that mean?
To honor it. To honor, you have to honor Yom Tov.
You said the second concept was don't be stingy. What was the Hebrew for that?
That was it says al titzamtzem. Don't be minimize. Don't minimize your expenses for Yom Tov.
That was the second.
Yeah, yitzamtzem is to minimize.
Okay, thank you.
Now,
and the third thing is to honor the Yom Tov, and enjoy it like you do the Shabbos.
right, exactly.
So it's almost crossing over between Oneg and Simchas.
Right.
It just crossed. It's saying enjoy. You honor and enjoy. Enjoy. That's Oneg.
Mm-hmm. Take a look. I don't want to get too far around here. Yeah, take a look here. In base, jump down to base. Okay, see base there?
Where in the Mishna Berura?
Yeah, Mechaber. Second.
Next page.
Oh, up top. Okay, base in.
Begins high but down.
Okay. I don't see.
It's a bit further, there's about 6 or 7 lines in the Mechaber further on. Get to the main category of you have Aleph and then base.
Okay. Hayav Adam.
That's right.
Okay. Chayav Adam Lios Sameach V'yom V'tov Lev Bamoed.
So a person is obligated to be joyful and happy in his heart on the moed, on the holiday. Who? He himself.
Ve'ishto uvanav v'chol hanilvin elav. Ketzad Kasamchan Haktanim Nosein Lahem Kalayos Ve'egozim.
Right. So how do you make the children happy? You give the children puffed wheats and nuts. Right? Like candies. Kids like candies. Give them candy. Give the kids candies.
V'hanashim Koneh Lahem Bagadim V'sachshitim.
Yeah, takshiti, right. And women, koine lehem, women you should buy for them begodim, clothes, and jewelry. Right? That'll make them happy. Right? Kifi, right? Kifi mamono.
Kafi, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
Kafi Mamono.
That's it. Kifi mamono, according to his means. And you shouldn't overextend himself. If he's got millions, he's got millions. He should spend millions. If he's only got little, he should only spend what he has, not only according to what he has at his availability.
If he only had thousands, he should only spend thousands.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So there you have the different things. You're supposed to give the children candies and things they enjoy, and the women things they enjoy, which will be clothes and jewelry, right? And the okay, here, take a look in Gimel. Okay, take a look in Gimel. Adam.
Adam ochel v'shoteh v'sameach baregel v'lo yimshoch b'vasar uv'yayin uv'yischok v'kalus rosh.
So a person is supposed to eat and drink and sameach and be joyful on the regular, on the holiday. V'lo yimshoch b'basar v'yayin v'yischok v'kalus rosh. Right? Yeah, but however, a person is not supposed to get overly involved. Yimshoch, be drawn after the meat and the wine and the levity and the silliness, right?
Lefi she'ein haschok v'kalus rosh simcha ela holelus v'sichlus.
Sichlus, right. That, because levity and silliness is not simcha, right? That's not what we call simcha. That's not called joy. Halus is just wildness and foolishness. Right? We'll just finish it up.
I'm sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
V'lo needs tarinu al holelus v'hasichlus ela al simcha sheyesh ba avodas hayotzer.
So we're not commanded on silliness and foolishness, right? Rather, we're commanded to be joyous, and with a joy that has within it the serving of HaKodesh Baruch. We're supposed to serve HaKodesh Baruch. We're supposed to be joyous in serving HaKodesh Baruch. So you're eating and drinking, the women wearing their nice clothes and jewelry, the children enjoying all their nasharai, right? But it's not meant that you're supposed to get so involved with eating and drinking that it turns into a joke party, right? And there's no purpose in it all, right? Because that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be joyful, and we have the opportunity to serve a HaKodesh Baruch Hu, right? So getting back to our point, the Torah wants us to enjoy Yom Tov, that we have good food, the best food that we possibly can imagine, right? Even better than the food on Shabbos. So therefore, the Torah allowed us to even cook fresh food and prepare fresh food on Yom Tov. So it should be the very best food we can possibly have, right? So in order to do that, we're allowed, right, to fulfill the need of being joyous on the Yom Tov. Right? So getting back to our point, we want to make that beef stew as tasty as possible, right? So the way to get it as tasty as possible is adding more meat, right? You're going to have more meat left over than you need, and it'll be left over for the day to follow. But since you're doing it now, even ostensibly you're doing it now simply to make it more tasty, and in fact it is making it more tasty, you can't deny that. So therefore there's an immediate purpose in the adding of more meat on Yom Tov for the sake of the Yom Tov itself. Okay, we'll continue more tomorrow, Mr. Shem. Okay.